Coming up on the next episode. Good Thursday afternoon to you all, YouTube. It is 12:27 now in the PM. I am here at the new DERB II bench, and I have some exciting news. So, little bit of a catch up. We came back from vacation early due to some unforeseen circumstances, and I'll go into that later in a flap. But for right now, just know we got back here Wednesday morning early at 1:10 a.m. We left down to campground at Cave City Tuesday evening, all around 11 something, I think. So basically, like I said, we drove back in the night. I had my granddaughter drive my car because I don't see that well at night. And I just felt more comfortable with her driving. She's a little younger than me, so. So anyway, that's like I say, I got a good night's rest on, well, basically Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then last night, Wednesday night, also slept well. So I've gotten 2 good days of rest as far as sleeping rest. And that has helped a lot. I feel much better. And actually ready to get back into it, I do believe. You can see here near the edge of the picture, your picture, is the computer sitting there. That's the Dell 3020, I believe is the number. The one I bought for here in the shop. And if we pan over here, if we can do that, and we can see, well, looky there, that's the old 64 Goat. Right there on the TV. How about that? Let me get you going here. You can hear the sound works too.
There are a few more tapes that I have to go through. It's very time consuming.
Very good picture.
A lot of this stuff was transferred from film. Projector.
Let me stop that, and like I say, that's what I wanted to show you. Obviously the parts for the cable and the adapter came in while I was in Kentucky, and I got those out of the mailbox on Wednesday after I got up, and brought them in here and just laid them down. I did not do anything Wednesday in here at all, other than, like I said, bring those in here and just lay them down. I decided today, after I get another night's of good rest, I would come in here and actually do something, and that's what I'm doing. Again, the computer is working just fine with the TV as the monitor, and it works well with that new cable and adapter. And I'm very pleased with that because there was some question as to whether or not it would work, and actually I had no problems at all. I just hooked everything up and set the TV to use the HDMI input, and once I did that, it popped right up on the screen, and that was very pleasing to me. And Bob's been along for this ride, and he, like I say, he saw it too. As far as there you go, there's the desktop. Again, it works very well. Very clear picture, and it will work so well on schematics. Let's see if I can get one of those up, if I know how to do it. Alright, well there you go. I just wanted to show you the actual look at the schematic. This is the one for the Ward's Airline. This is the AM/FM radio, I do believe, and that's what that is, I think. But anyway, this is 100%. You can see it listed there on top. And obviously you can zoom in if you want, but I think this is pretty clear even like this. Let's see what we got for 125%. There you go. That's pretty darn good. Of course you can move it around any way you want. with the viewer. But like I said, I think that's pretty darn good. And so again, that's my view there, and that's one of the reasons, the main reason I guess I wanted to do this, is to be able to see the schematic at a glance and know how it's laid out and things like that. It just makes it real easy. Of course, you can again go, you know, a higher zoom rate. Let's go to 300. So there you go. If you need anything better than that, I think you are blind. Legally blind. How's that? That would just about do anybody, I think. But like I said, that's how that works, and it's that easy to do, and again, very happy with it. Obviously, there are some not perfect things, but like that cord up there. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. Yeah, there's the cord up there in the left. It's sort of hanging down. That's not, none of that is done yet as far as, oh, you know, it's not, this is all rough outline, rough, you know, basically just here, you know, it's just being set up. I'm just trying to think of the words. But anyway, that's what it is, and it does work. And I've got, like I said, I don't know. Let me show you down here. And we look down this way. There you can see the there's the cable. There's the adapter right there. Set up. That just plugs into the HDMI cable. Now I'm hoping, and very much hoping, and I'm looking at it. It looks to me like it should work, but that's a very, I won't say a fine line, but it's going to be close, I think, on 6 foot. I'm hoping it will work. That is my hope, my desire, because I really would like it down there in that cabinet, get it out of the way, keep it away from the bench a little bit, and that's just my hopes and dreams. If not, I'll have to try to find a 10-foot cable. I'm sure they make those. 6 foot was the most common, and I just thought maybe it would work, and you know, I'm still hoping beyond hope that it will work. I see there's a place I can come in the back of the pegboard there next to the, you can see their hole right there. That will allow me to come right through that hole and go straight down to the floor, and then over to the cabinet under there, I think. And I'm hoping that will be long enough. I will find out very soon, because I plan to, after I get this video made, to start working on that part of it and see if I can get this to work the way it's intended to work. So, also, the other item that came in today, or yes, I shouldn't say today, yesterday, was the new camera boom. And I'll give you a glimpse of that. Now you'll notice there's a microphone holder on that. One thing I didn't count on, I thought this part here was going to be exactly the same as the camera boom, but it is not. It has a larger, this part is larger. I think I can just use a regular nut on that and put my wooden piece like I have on this one there and mount it the same way. I don't think there'll be any difference in it. Not a big deal one way or the other. I know I can come up with something, even if I have to make a new plastic piece for that. There's not a lot of strain on that, I don't think. And basically that's just what it is. So, but anyway, the rest of it's exactly the same as the other one, and so again, that should work just fine. The actually the clamp is a better clamp. If I can find that, and I'll show you that part. There you can see this has got that metal, all metal tightening rod here, and those will actually tighten up pretty good. And so I may try this first to see. But what I did on the other one was just to drill a hole here, basically in the top of this, to make sure it didn't come off of the board it was secured to, and that's all I did, and it worked rather well. So probably do the same on this one, and even with the better clamp, I think it'll be the better choice. And I've got to figure out what I want to mount it to over there. Let's go over there and take a look at that. So there you go. There's your, you know, I probably cut a hole in the, well, not in that part right there by the thing, but cut a hole somewhere there and let it go back against that flat top piece and maybe secure to that. I don't know yet. I may have to do like I did this one and put an extension out there to where it fits on that. That is still looks like it's loose, but it doesn't really, that's just because that piece is a little bit, it's not as secure as it used to be, I guess. But so far it's held up well. If it doesn't hold up, I have to redo it again. I can. It's not a big deal. That's not a very difficult thing to do. And I have even glued the other piece that used to hold it together, and it is over there somewhere. I don't know where it went, but it's over there somewhere. And it's all glued up. More details about this. Now I have some ideas. I've been talking with Greg of Greg's Vintage Workshop, and I think I have decided on changing my MFP substantially. And what I have in mind is basically coming down from here either at a slight angle or even straight up and down, and just mount all the MFP stuff on that, put a bottom piece in there to where I can attach the plastic parts that hold the DMM and the Variac and things like that on the other end, and then put my new panel in the middle with the frequency counter / frequency generator, and all the rest of my equipment that I have on the old one. Plus, I'm thinking about adding a strip of USB power connectors, so I can, if I have something to power in here, I can use that, and that would be handy, I think, right there in the middle. And in addition to that, the last thing I'm going to do is the bench amp. It's going to go over here as well. So all of that's going to be mounted under there, and it won't be flush, but it will be, but let's see, what can I tell you? It will be much less of an angle than it is now. So I think that will be, it will give me my space that I wanted, and it'll still allow me to put it in here like I want to do. And again, all the suggestions appreciated. It is going to be better here, I think, than anywhere else. And I can get to everything real easily here. I'm way back away from the bench, so I've got probably 2.5 feet back from the bench, and I'm still able to reach all this stuff. So that gives you an idea of that. So that's going to be good. I like that. So anyway, let's see, what else was there? Oh, the tile. Now I'm having some problem with the tile. I got back and I halfway expected to be here, because the original ship date was Tuesday, and I thought, well, it should be here when I get back. And I thought at first maybe something happened, somebody grabbed it or something like that. But then I got in and started reading my emails on early Wednesday morning when we got back, and found out that Walmart had sent me a email saying it had been delayed. So I don't know exactly what's going to go on with that. I'm hoping that that still works out okay, and I really want to get that, because, like I say, number one, I paid for it, and you know what I'm saying. I thought that would be the best thing for this bench, and I really think it will be. So that's where we're at on that, and I'll have to wait and see what Walmart comes up with. Right at this moment, I have no idea what the deal is. They haven't said anything since then. That was, I don't know if that email came Tuesday. I believe it was Tuesday it came. And because that was, like I said, that was the day it was supposed to ship. So, anything else? Let's see, what else is there? I think that's about it. As I've mentioned, I think many times before, I'm trying to get this set up to where I can have a place to work here on things, and the next thing I want to get, would like to get, is that little FM radio kit, My C Station. They kind of expected me to do that, and I don't want to let them down, and so I want to try to get that going and start soldering that up and then testing it out, see how well it works. So I'm not sure when I'll do it. Maybe over the weekend. We'll see. But for right now, I was very happy to get the TV all set up and working. And like I say, it being allowed or being having available the TV in here with fairly good picture
the time
and sound.
An 8mm video camcorder. And therefore, that's how
I had to laugh. Bill, you barely can see you out down there. I don't know how well you... you're way down at the bottom of the picture. I think you'd be better off putting yourself in the middle, but that's just my opinion. I guess you can do whatever you want to. I kind of been watching Bill's animation stuff that he did with the old film camera, and I thought that was kind of neat, the stop motion animation. That's it used to be a common thing. I don't think it's used much anymore, but it's still kind of a neat thing, and I may try play around with that. I told Bill I might, and I was thinking about that today. Maybe doing a thing for the pegboard, showing me putting all the tools up there, actually the tools jumping up there by themselves. You know, I thought that might be kind of interesting, but it's a little bit different with a video camera and a video editor. You can do it a little bit differently than you could in the old days with just the camera, and the fact that you can hold the shot as long as you want with a video, and that would be the idea to doing that. And then you can also use the video editor to extend the shot if you want. You can kind of blend the images together by using the overlap feature of the video editor, like when you blend from one scene to the other, and that should make the transition from, if there's any daylight or any lighting problems, should make it less on that, I would think. I'll see when I do it, but I do plan on trying this out, and I'll do some simple ones first. You know, the one with the pegboard is going to be a complicated one if I do it, but like I said, I'll do that first and then see what happens, and if it works out. You can also do this in stages, and I was thinking about that, as long as you don't move the camera. Now this camera boom is a little bit shaky, you can see. I'm just touching it a little bit, but I think it'll be all right if I do it right. And like I said, I may even set up the tripod behind me. Obviously it wouldn't be behind me. I'd have the chair and everything out of the way when I did the actual shot. But you know, just a lot of different things I want to play around with, and we'll get to it eventually. So, alright, I blabbed on long enough. I think it's good enough for now. Like I said, I was just wanting to show you the computer monitor TV does work now, and I was very happy that was able to get that done at a reasonable price. I don't know what the cable was, but I think under $10 for both the adapter and the cable, which again, not bad to get that set up, I think. And I'm hoping, like I said, I can route the cable down through that hole in the pegboard, and then have it come out approximately where I need to come out at. And if that works out, then I'll be even happier. So all these things kind of depending on how this works, but we'll see. And again, if I have to, I can order another cable. It's not the end of the world. So you guys, like I say, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.